Prohibition in the United States, 1920-1933, was a nationwide constitutional ban on the production, importation, transportation, and sale of alcoholic beverages. Understanding the factors that led to the adoption of prohibition laws helps illuminate a unique period of American history shaped by social movements, political lobbying, and shifting cultural values. The temperance movement. Early advocacy. The temperance movement began in the early 19th century, with organizations such as the American Temperance Society urging moderation or complete abstinence from alcohol. Moral and religious motivations. Many advocates were motivated by religious beliefs and concerns about the moral decay caused by drunkenness. Prominent groups. The Women's Christian Temperance Union, WCTU, and the Anti-Saloon League played pivotal roles in pushing for prohibition through public campaigns and lobbying. Social and cultural factors. Family and social stability. Alcohol was often blamed for domestic violence, poverty, and the breakdown of families. Urbanization and immigration. Rapid urbanization and waves of immigration changed American society. Drinking was associated with new urban immigrants, leading some to see prohibition as a way to preserve traditional values. Women's suffrage and reform movements. Women's groups linked the prohibition cause to broader reform agendas, including women's suffrage and child welfare. Political influences. Powerful lobbying. The Anti-Saloon League became one of the most effective political pressure groups, influencing lawmakers at all levels. World War I. Anti-German sentiment. Since many breweries were German-owned, and the need to conserve grain for food production during the war provided an added push for prohibition laws. Electoral impact. Prohibition became a political issue, with candidates' stances on alcohol impacting their electability. Economic considerations. Workplace productivity. Employers and labor reformers argued that banning alcohol would lead to a more disciplined and productive workforce. Business interests. Some industrialists supported prohibition, believing sobriety would benefit their business interests. Tax revenues. The introduction of federal income tax, 16th Amendment, 1913, reduced the government's reliance on alcohol taxes, making prohibition more financially feasible. Legislative actions. 18th Amendment, 1919 established the legal basis for prohibition, banning the manufacture, sale, and transportation of intoxicating liquors. Volstead Act, 1919 defined intoxicating liquors and set the rules for enforcement. Conclusion. The passage of prohibition laws in the United States was the result of a combination of moral, social, political, and economic factors. While intended to address societal problems, prohibition also led to unintended consequences, ultimately resulting in its repeal by the 21st Amendment in 1933. Let's analyze the example. Which supports and barriers were in play? What were the dynamics? Who, or what, won the tug-of-war? Discuss the outcome with your friends and family. Use Post 4 as a reference for the relationships and dynamics between supports and barriers. Thanks for watching.